Hello, this is James, and welcome to episode 77 of TGWPIS FC. We're here on a great day. We are home for the Champions League Group D versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Only one game since you were here. We got FM'd. Burnley went up on the 21st minute, and we couldn't score. Now, that being said, we couldn't score, but we played a completely rotated side because we were expecting to play Gladbach. And here we are. We are home versus them, and let's go through the team and talk about who we can and what we're going to be doing here. So tactics-wise, everybody's healthy and ready to go. I think we've got our best 11 out there. I'm taking Carlos Alberto versus Schwabel because Alberto has, he's more attack-minded, obviously, but he's got consistent, and Schwabel isn't consistent. He's inconsistent, and he does not enjoy big matches, and I think this guy does, so we could use that in this kind of a thing. He also gives us more of an attacking threat going forward, and I think that'll be big in this kind of match. So he's there. If we need to go more defensive, we've got Mercao on the bench. So Gentile in goal, a back four of Moreno, Lopez, Alex, and Alberto. Bertels and Keating in the midfield. Fetz, Herrero, Wright, and Pepe leading the line. Now, is everybody in our group playing today? Yep. Lazio and Real Madrid play today. We're looking pretty good. Obviously, we've gone over the bench. Antigua, Yerman, McFarlane, Mercao, Medev, and Abina all on there. So that is the team going forward. Pepe leads the line. Let's hope for a win. I think we're a solid favorite. I don't know if we're the favorite or not, but I think we've got a good shot against them. They've got Paulinho. There's our boy Largo. Some real players still. Nobody who's really... Well, they got a lot of different goals. Okay, so he scored a few goals. We have a few goal scorers in our squad too, but nobody who's really scored at the rate that they have. But we're going to tell them, well, actually, you know what? We'll hand over to the system. And he screwed it up. I have faith. Okay, I turned Pepe around. Alex being a little stressed is okay. This playing against his old team. Your selection has been offered in little way of surprise days. I picked the team who's very strong. He's been playing well. I certainly want him to keep it up. All right, here we are. So we're playing the cautious style against these guys, because that's what we were recommended to play. So a little bit more cautious, playing on the counterattack, look to have more possession of the ball, keep our boys back, and just to kind of feel them out, because this is our first Champions League game. But we'll feel them out, see where they're at, and if we need to, we can push forward later on because we have the players in the squad to do that. It's not too hard for us to change from attacking to defensive and vice versa. The only other thing we made too is that Pepe is more of an advanced forward in this, so he's looking to get a lot more forward than he has been than link-up play in the past, as Fetz heads that down, finds Pepe, who's through on goal here, and bangs it home. Doing what he does best, scoring goals. Pepe with his 5th of the season, assisted by Herrero. By the way, great to have Herrero back in the team. As Fetz just gets that down, Herrero finds Pepe, who, couple touches, passes the keeper into the back of the net, and the home crowd goes wild, and we move up to top in our group. That's nice to see. Now, normally I think about protecting the lead, but we're playing a nice, calm, defensive style, and I'm happy just to kind of keep us where we're at. I'm not happy with all the yellow cards, but they're getting as many as we are. It just means it's going to be that kind of a game. So they send it wide. They're playing very wide. Zimbolo, we know he can be deadly. Flashes it across the goal. Whoo boy, that was scary. And from the resulting goal kick, Gentile, Lopez, Alberto, nice playing it out the back. Alberto finds Wright, can Wright. He has Pepe, who just off the bar. Moreno's there though. Good to have him back too. Lopez to Alex, to Alberto, to Keating. Look at the nice slow build-up play here. Just short little passes around here. Alex back to Gentile. I was going to say, he has Moreno. Plenty of room here. Lopez. There's the run from Herrero. Great ball. Crosses it in. Herrero. Cross it in. There, it's there. Bertels. Keating. Foul ref. No foul? I can't imagine they would have gotten out of their feet in time. There should have been. Not a foul. Something. But we are doing what we do best in taking care of possession. There's Pepe on the ball. Dribbles through his men. Hits the crossbar. Again, where did he even get the shot off from as Moreno collects? And we are still holding on to the lead. Herrero's kick in. Finds the keeper. What's nice too is we have guys here. Look for number 8 guys. Paulinho can break. Okay, we do get back in time. Bertels isn't the best tackler of the ball, but he's able to put enough pressure on for Fitz to get back. We're kind of playing out the back here. Lump it forward. Lump it forward. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Nice and... Seeing if that went out. Interesting. Calm first half. They haven't had any shots on target. We've had more fouls. That's usually kind of our MO. Things are going great. I know you're capable of being even better. And then we just let them know we have faith in them to go out there and do the justice. And we send it back out. Now, I took Chris... Yeah. I took Mikel off the bench, who could play DM if we were going to go that way. But I don't think shutting the door and going totally defensive is the right thing to do. Because Herrero should have been better. He had Pepe arriving late doors. Alberto's here to Herrero. To Bertels. Keating. Out to Alberto. Okay, get the cross in, buddy. That's what you're here for. He does find the cross. Perfect. Finn gets us our second. And things are looking strong. Now, is Finn from Gladbach too? No, he's from Utrecht. Utrecht. We're going to have to scout them. They're in the 3rd tier? Interesting. As Carlos Alberto comes down here, drives on the line, and then finds the chip in there, and Fetz just heads it in. Smooth as you like. Now we're really up. Okay, now we can really not have to worry. And just slow things down, keep it nice and calm. Looks like they're trying to play it out from the back. That's fine. 5 yellow cards. Everything's calm. All right, let's make some changes here. You have anybody who can play left back? Nope, it's the only guy, Mercal. Well, let's bring him in for Alberto. Only because he gets more... Mercal is more defensive-minded. Let's get Albina in for Herrero. And in the midfield, I think Medev is a little bit more... Yeah, he can tackle. So we'll play him, and we'll bring him in as a deep line playmaker. We'll put him deep line playmaker support. We'll take Keating and drop him into a box-to-box midfielder and support. Make those changes in the 80th minute. Abina to Alex. Alex under pressure, but Medev is there. Back out to Alex, who, being chased down here, he needs some help. Fetz does get there. Moreno, the Lopez, he's got plenty of people to pass it to. Decides to go to Alex. Takes it all the way back to Gentile. It's not the most exciting football, but it is there. Oh, he's offside. He's definitely offside. Offside, ref. Offside? That's not offside? How is that not offside? It's all that good work that we've had. Okay, here we're going to see the line. Okay, so he was played onside by Lopez. As now they're going very attacking. There's what we should be doing. Right. Great ball in. Cross it back in there. Medev. Can he get around his man? He can. Cross it back into right. Terrific stuff, but it should have been better. All right. Goal kick to them. They're playing very, very wide as Fetz does pick it up. All right, Fetz, you got to finish this. And he does. His second goal of the game, third of the season. Fetz coming up big for us in the Champions League. You got to love it. He finds the ball. He picks it off, gets around his man, sends it past the keeper, who just drives down to his knees. And there we go. Little bit of squeaky bum time with that one goal given up, but we'll definitely take it. And all we have to do is hump it forward here, guys. Abina's on it. Keating, perfect. Abina, one last attack, I guess. Wow, that came very close to being it. And that's the game. We'd predicted a draw. Could be honest, I'm surprised the TGWPIS would be able to bid this one. Two teams were very similar. The loss must have hurt Gladbach. I absolutely do. Lopez made his 75th career appearance. Haynes made his 25th. And Erhoven Ickenbachen, that guy. Well done, guys. It was a great win for us. And it was. Absolutely. Key win for us in the Champions League. We'll attend the press conference. It was excellent. They deserve the win. Proud of the team. We showed commitment and willing to fight for the shirt. I won't apologize. It's true. Pleased after his good game he has. Humbling defeat. We won't be able to play as Capo was disappointing in every department. We just weren't good enough. £2.3 million for win. That's great. Fetz was wonderful. He was. You're superb out there. We really do appreciate it. And this guy is the national team coach. Great. He should be looking at our teams. Pepe should definitely be a part of your national team. He is absolutely insane. How did the group go? So we won. Was it a 0-0 draw? No, or they just haven't played yet. Yeah, they haven't played yet. And Lazio and Real, yeah, it's a 2-2 draw. So Leroy Sané playing for them, and Tesseri, who is an attacking midfielder, and Aladresse, who's their striker, who looks pretty good as well. How tall was Aladresse? 6'4". In that pace, scout that guy. All right. Well, that was a huge win for us. Absolutely insane. TGWPIS gets £1 million in gate receipts from the Championship. I said the new club record. Wow. So we had Liverpool in the FA Cup. So we made, in that win, we made £3.3 million. That's a nice little bump to the revenue. By the way, balance sheet has been very, very good. We've made a couple of extra transfers, but all in all, we're doing pretty good. You can see, obviously, our expenditures here is based on transfers, but if you take out £5 million, we're floating the boat pretty well. Finances are just going up and up and up. But the one thing that I have noticed is apparently we're in another process of another board takeover. So that's something to keep our eye on over the next little bit of time. Also, we've sent Keating on a leadership course. Since he's now the captain, I want to see about getting him to be a leader in the get a leadership course to really become full-on club captain. Also, what is he developing? He's not a box-to-box midfielder anymore. We want him to be a deep line playmaker on support. That's what he should be focusing on this point in his career. First touch is good. We need more first touch. Everything else is great about him. His passing and technique is just phenomenal. He's still only 23. He seems like he's been here forever. He has. He absolutely has. As we look to move forward to Sedai turns professional. Really? Do we have this guy in a contract? We do have this guy in a contract. And he is a very promising midfielder. He's our is he from Kosovo? Yeah, he's our Kosovoan midfielder. 6'4". He looks like he could be something. We're gonna definitely have to work on getting him trained up. English is his second nationality. He needs to be more consistent, and he doesn't have a lot of flair. But that's alright. I think if we train him to be... He's good at tackling. Box to box. What if we trained him to be a ball-winning defensive midfielder? That could be interesting. Get his strength and his pace up. He's got the bravery for it. Deep line playmaker on defend. Tackling technique. He's got the first touch. Train him not to be a central midfielder in attack. I want him to be a ball-winning defensive midfielder. And I will take control of his training. And his intensity level should be automatic. Yeah. No, we'll teach him to be a deep line playmaker on support. Yep, deep line playmaker on support. Get that going for him. Speaking of which, let's look at our other really good talent. Where is he? I think is he in the 18s? Yes, here he is. How is he doing? He's developing. Our Belgium goal clicker, Bernard Degling, who, along with it, what TGWPIS does. We develop goalkeepers at this club. As this guy's been playing in the under 18. Why is he playing in the leasing.com trophy? I thought the under 23s played in that. Kite hasn't gotten any matches. Oh, Kite's been hurt, so Brody is going to get the next match, I think. But yeah, as we move on to the Liverpool game, I don't know. Well, here, you guys are stuck around this far. If we can get there in a reasonable amount of time, I'll show you guys us getting our head stomped in by Liverpool. It is a home game, and we're going to pretty much play the same team that went out against Gladbach. And then we've got Birmingham in the FA, or the Caballero Cup, who we're just going to play another rotated squad against. Because let's be honest, we kind of don't need to be in the cup. We're already on 4. That's the one problem I see with our team, is that we're going to have a Burnley situation where we got in the Champions League and it's absolutely great, but there's a huge problem with the fact that we may we'll keep scouting this guy. There's a huge problem with us is where we may I liked him better as a complete forward. Where we might be attacking on too many fronts at once and we don't have the depth for it. Where we do have the depth to be in, like domestic competitions. I have a feeling that we're going to be out relatively quickly in the Champions League. If we make it out of our group at all. I mean, we already are ahead. I shouldn't count my chickens before I hatch or be a little bit of Debbie Downer. We had a great set. They want German and Schwabel to come in. Appears to be in a great physical condition. We'll give Keating a rest. We'll get Schwabel in. But I want to give our boy some game time. Carlos. Or we give Watson. Maybe we give Watson a start here. We got 3 really good left backs, and I think one of them is going to have to go in I'm always constantly talking about selling players. James, you just find an 11 and start with it. Well, hey, we only brought in 2 players this offseason, so it's not like I've been selling and rotating my squad massively here. We'll send the assistant to the press conference. Daniel's gotten really good at those. By the way, Daniel was trying to be poached away by another club to become their head coach, and he decided no, and he's going to stick around and be my assistant head coach for a little while longer, which, I'm really happy for. It's, they've had a good relationship for a number of years now. It just makes my life easier as well. He realizes he's come up with TGWPIS. It's where it's where everything's at, as you can see. The wonders of a game that's last as long as this save has. You just kind of have to skip through. All right. Barcelona is trying to get a big money move for Pepe. He's not leaving the club. Tuchel should look elsewhere. We are not the top clash of the day. Tuchel's going to come back and be like, Atkinson is a professional. He understands our needs, blah, 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 because that's how this goes. And I haven't pissed off any other teams yet. It's the matches. Under 18s got defeated. That's too bad. Goalkeeper's the man of the match with an 8.0. Did he score a penalty while he's at it? Okay. Let's get everybody in. Click this. That's fine. Keating on the bench. That's fine. Schwarble, though, is going to get replaced by... Let's give Watson. Watson's a great thing, too. He's probably the most well-rounded out of the three. Carlos is more attacking. Schwarble is... that, but let's get him a shot out there in left back. And Mikel, I want to take out for him because he can play both sides. So, very familiar from before. Gentile, Moreno, Lopez, Alex, Watson, Bertels, and Gearman in the midfield. We're going to let Keating get a little bit of rest and then rotate him in if need be. Right, Herrero, Fetz, and Pepe leading the line. All of that looks good to me. Let's start and go. And they have... this guy I think is really good. Yep, this is that English striker who has been coming up through Liverpool, who's just amazing. This guy was the guy we've been looking... oh no, this guy... yeah, this is the guy we were looking at for Fulham for years and always wanted to sign but never could. Vinicius Jr. we know. Numan Yak, the Turkish midfielder. I don't think they really signed anybody new. And this guy's been there for a few seasons. Escobar... it's also been there for a while. Yeah, their starting 11 is pretty well centered, and they've got, of course, Andrew Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold as against our motley crew here. Tell them, go look, they're going to need it. I have faith. Faith. Bumper episode today. You guys are getting some extra. No comment. With that guy being injured. We're attacking Liverpool at home. Our home, obviously. This doesn't seem smart, but you want to know what? Screw it. Might as well give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? We lose to a team that's obviously better than us in the league right now. It's Herrero. Gets it to... yes, he does. Gets it to Pepe. He just has to round Allison, which he does. And there you go. It's the 6th goal of the season. As we go up to 5th now, it all starts at the back. Alex heads it, and then Herrero just lumps it forward, and Pepe takes that pace and that off-the-ball skill and just knows to round Allison. And nobody else goes to celebrate him because he's already sprinted so far past them. It takes us up to 5th place in the league, which is very respectable given us. Watson and Gearman, who's got Pepe there. Yep, there he is passed again, but Becker this time. Allison does get it. And it's comfortable save, and we are still leading. Well, we have been Liverpool's bogey team of late a little bit. I think we split the series with them last year. It's Fetz's corner. Bertels is there. Michael Bertels, flying header, gets his 2nd of the season, puts us 2-0 up. Fetz comes in. Bertels just unmarked at the back. Allison can do nothing about that. Maybe Bertels is starting to come into his own after having an average season. Gearman's there. It's tackled, but is able to dribble past his man. Dribbles again. Right tackled. Pepe. Watson. Is he going to get the cross in here? He's tackled by Trent. Alex gets on the ball, though. Livingston pressing him. Gets it over his partner, Lopez. Back to Gentile. Livingston closes down, but he can only get as far that far. Now he does close down. Gets it off Alex. Gentile's there and does make the save. Livingston doing his best Pepe, trying to nick the ball off the guy. Ball comes in, header, cleared. Fetz is there. He finds Pepe, who can run at Trent, holds up play nicely. And I think that's the difference of having him as an advanced forward versus a complete forward. Pulled groin, and that's offsides. It's got to be. He was way off. So the entire team was offsides. Yeah. By yards, by miles. We played the offside trap. Free kick for us. Comes in. And that's how you stay onside. Herrera finds the back of the net. Fits with the corner kick. Yeah, I guess we don't have to play. Hermain comes in. Fitz heads it down. Herrero's tripping. Just kicks the ball in. Gets it in for his first goal. First goal of the season for him. Pep talk. Ray Happily is going to keep it up. Moreno has to come off. He is struggling with that groin injury. So Mercado comes right in. Pretty an even replacement for him. Since he can play on both sides. I'm happy with that. We'll start the second half. A decisive fullback for a Wunderkid, though I think Mercado is the same age as him. As we have a 3-0 lead now, Lopez thinks it's time to find a De Bertels. Gets it out to Wright, who gets past his man, but he can't find that far post and just whistles wide. Fetz is having a good game. I'm glad because it's glad to have some consistency on that right-hand side. I mean, Fetz is very good. As Mercado is there. Nice through ball to Pepe. Cleaned up by Molina, but that's some good interlinking play. As now it's a free goal kick to them. Allison plays it out to Escobar to Molina, and we've got a press here. Livingston is onside. Gentile has to make the save. Or Leverington. I want to call him Livingston for some reason, but Leverington. Kick comes in. Lopez. It's a goal kick. He smartly doesn't head the ball. And we continue on. Alex now has it as Gearman's there on it. Just hoofs the ball forward, trying to find Pepe. But Escobar does get the run of it for him this time. Gets out to Vicinius Jr. Jr. to Robertson. Robertson on Fetz. Fetz has got a little bit of aggression on him. We do like to get stuck in. Molina out to Robertson again. Cross comes in, cleared. Header. Gentile covers off of it going up the crossbar. And we survive another round. Okay. Team-wise, let's look at how we're getting here. Tired legs. Who goes where? This guy we forgot to show you. This is... I got him in and I forgot to tell you guys about him. He came in from Boca. Angel Roland. A $5.75 million transfer. That was his release clause. And he is a good striker. He is definitely our out-and-out third best striker. Now, Fetz would be our backup, but he obviously is playing out on the right-hand side, so we brought this guy in. Advanced forward, can play complete forward. Very similar to Pepe. Knocks the ball past opponent, likes to round the keeper, moves the ball to the right for potential dribble, and he doesn't dive into tackles. He's got a lot of good stats. He's young, 19, and he's not on a lot, and he's also happy to be a squad player. So he's going to be the guy who allows Pepe to get some rest. And anybody come in for right? McFarland can come in for right. Bring a little on McFarland into the squad. Get these guys off and rotated. Trying to get Roland some minutes, some rotational time, get him going with the team. As man, that's a nice thing to be able to take your young wonder kid striker out for Harry Kane. Herrero, Fetz. But at least nice thing about Kane is that we don't have to worry about him. Ooh, nice round. Roland's there. And Angel Roland gets his first of the season. It's a wonderful play. Some great movement from him. You can see Fetz to Roland. Goes around his man. Uses that pace. Kind of gets caught up there in the middle. But he's able to get on the ball. And takes it in the top left corner. That puts us up 4-0 versus Liverpool. And we can say that this one is pretty much over. And we're going up to third place after this. We got Birmingham in the cup and then Tottenham after that. Tottenham in the league. Second place Tottenham behind Chelsea. It's good to see that Chelsea's top of the league, mainly because they're the ones who beat us earlier in the year. Roland, can he do it again? He can. Doing his best Pepe impersonation. Picking the ball off. Pressing hard. Molina dallies too far on it. Roland's there. Gets the first shot, gets saved, but he picks up his second. And he gets a brace. And this is 5-0 against Liverpool. We struggled against Gladbach, but Liverpool, we go 5-0. He predicted a draw, and it was amazing. Liverpool's Alisson was finally beaten after 198 consecutive minutes without conceding a goal. Roland gets his first career goal and brace, and how Roland made his 50th career appearance at 19. That's not bad. Right at 24 or 23 makes 150 appearances, and Gearman makes his 125th appearances. So a lot of really special guys. You gave us a chance. Nobody gives a chance to get congratulations. That is it. Seeing Roland being able to get 2 goals like that really gives me some confidence. Attends. Such a positive result has gone on well. They'll know what to do. The win's happy. It's absolutely superb with the club. Expect the rest to sit in the saver. You think the two teams fared against each other. It's a fascinating matchup. Everyone's watching. Plenty to say about it too. I hope you make a delight at Perth. Barry Livingston had a terrible game. Not at all. It helped us, but it's never nice to see somebody struggling. I think that's fair. Zidane's the head of Liverpool. Team suffered a humiliating defeat at TGWPIS. Supporters are far from happy. What's your reaction to the final score? It was a poor performance, poor result. We're certainly big for mistakes. Herrero is man of the match. I can see why. Goal and an assist. He bosses the midfield. And Barcelona take in Pepe performance. What are they saying? Worth an amazing 185 million. Well, he's worth it. I'm not letting him go though. He is too good for the squad, and he is an elite, if not a world-class striker. He says he's elite striker, but I think he's world-class. And we're not letting him go for anything. And he's still developing. He's still got so much potential to grow into. He's a star player. Pre-concern. Why do you want to move to a bigger club? We're winning. We're winning league games. We're at top of the Premier League. Well, I can see why. Competitions. Where do we want to come back? Schedule. I think Man City, Real Madrid is the one. I think that's what we're going to come back for. Oh, we get a little bit of money in TV rights. Not like with the Premier League. So, yep, Man City, Real Madrid, that's the one we're coming back for. Hopefully you guys all enjoy this. I know I have. I've been James, you've been you. This has been TGWPIS FC, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.